Hi, my name's Zach, and I have a confession. I have no faith. I mean, religion is such an important part of so many people's lives, and I don't understand it at all. But I want to. I feel like the best way for me to do that is to meet people who actually believe. You know, what does it mean to be a Muslim or a Jew or a Christian? And maybe by having an honest, open discussion with the faithful, I can start in some small way to understand something bigger. I mean, does that sound crazy?
Well, I guess if we're gonna do that, we should probably get out of my bedroom. This is my brother Brad.
Hi.
You can put that down now, Brad.
Okay.
Let's go! Tomorrow, I am experiencing my first mosque and my first interview with a Muslim woman. We're having to deal with two things that I have never dealt with in my life before. Talking to women, and then on top of that, it's a religion I know nothing about. When I tell everybody about this show, they're really like pumped about it. And then I say, oh, we're doing Islam first. And they go, be careful. I want to hear what it means to be a Muslim from a Muslim. Growing up with cerebral palsy, I've learned how to talk about things that people aren't normally comfortable with. Hopefully, I can use my own outsider status to sort of connect with people who feel like they are misunderstood. I'll try not to make anybody cringe or be deeply offended. And if we do that, then that is a successful day at a mosque. Basically, all you guys need to know is we're going to the mosque, we're gonna see a prayer, we're gonna interview some great people, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'll see you in there, guys. Let's go learn about Islam. This religion already feels accessible to me. So where are we heading into?
So we're about to head into the prayer area in the men's section, and we're gonna start by taking off our shoes.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and help you with yours.
Awesome, these are loafers. I'm lucky I didn't wear my
Great.
rollerblades
No
today.
problem.
Now, why do you take off your shoes in the prayer area?
So first of all, before we pray, we have to clean ourselves a certain way. And part of the prayer is we're in our most purified and clean state.
Maybe I should crawl into the room then, because I don't know where these wheels have been. You're 19, right?
Yes.
Did you grow up as a Muslim?
Well, my parents really raised me with the Arab culture in the house.
What were your parents like?
My dad actually, he wanted to come here to achieve the American dream, and he ended up starting his own donut business.
Donut business?
Yeah. Even
So-
though I hate donuts.
What?
I'm sick of them.
What is the donut shop so that I can go to it?
Donut Prince.
Oh man, I know where that is. When I first got to LA, we stayed at a hotel that was right by the Donut Prince.
Oh, my.
And I was wondering, like, if there was a Donut King, and then there was the son that made the Donut Prince.
No.
I think we're kind of off track, but that's fine. I'm kind of starstruck now that I know that your dad is the Donut Prince. You pray 5 times a day. What does that represent when you're praying 5 times a day?
The main purpose for the prayer multiple times is supposed to be a remembrance of God and sort of a reminder of why we are living, why are we worshiping Him.
You don't come back to the mosque 5 times a day, do you?
I do not.
Have you ever had to pray any place that's kind of strange, like a Cheesecake Factory or
Oh
something?
yeah, that's probably the number one difficulty with prayer is that when you're out and about in your day and sometimes you're like, where should I pray? Let's
What's
try
the
to
strangest place you've ever had to pray?
on the sidewalk. There's this shopping area near my house and there's a wide sidewalk in front of all the shops and I sort of just took to the side and just,
Have you ever missed a prayer?
oh yeah, countless countless times. You're in class, for example, at school, I missed prayers all the time. It's not supposed to be something so rigid that you're, frustrated or stressed about.
It's not meant to like
Freak you out.
Yeah.
And
Okay. So if you're freaking out about missing a prayer, then you're not doing it right.
There you go.
The headscarf is called. What is it called?
The Arabic term for it is hijab.
I'm wondering what that represents and why you chose to wear it.
There's a lot of wisdom and reasoning behind the headscarf and or the hijab. What a lot of people don't understand that it's not just covering your hair, it's sort of dressing modestly with the rest of your body. We're not being looked at for the way we look or our appearance in any way. It's so that we're looked at as a human being, not just for how attractive we are, but really for what's in here.
Can I ask you about your hijab?
Sure.
You
want one?
Is it wrong for a man to wear one, or? I was wondering because LA is so fashion conscious, right? Do they have designers just for hijab?
Yeah, they do actually.
Are there like, oh, you can't wear that hijab this season because it's not?
Well, I've never heard of anything like that. I mean, I think it's like any other fashion accessory. You can make it work.
You didn't always wear this,
Yeah.
correct? Why were you afraid of putting it on?
I don't like it when people look at me in a weird way because I see my mom sometimes when we're out in the market, like some people would look at her in disgust, and I didn't want to be in that situation.
But part of the reason you're wearing it is so that people get to know you as a person. So is it kind of like a double-edged sword?
Yeah, and honestly, I feel really proud to be identified as a Muslim. When people first look at me, like they know the religion that I practice.
College coming up, obviously a lot of guys are going to be knocking your door down. Trust me, it's going to be trouble for you. Can I ask you about dating? I don't know if I'll ever date a Muslim or not, but I'm sure it would be just as awkward as most of my dates.
If I were to date someone, I would probably get to know the person not alone, and it would be in a more public environment with either friends or family with us.
To a lot of guys, that would be intimidating. To have the whole family there on a first date. When you go on a date, do you have family present?
No.
No. See, there is a disparity here, like of what guys want and what girls need. Now,
I think it's not so much a disparity between guys and girls. I think it's more about how you were raised, how your personal views are, about really mixing being a Muslim and the values that come along with the home country, in my case Algeria, and then integrating that with being an American as well.
Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna go join the women for prayer right now. You can go ahead and chill here with the men.
Awesome. Well,
Great.
it was great to meet you.
Great meeting you
Thank you so
too.
much for all your insight.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I was so impressed with Marwa. I can't believe she's 19 and she has such grace and poise and knows what she wants in life. I am jealous of a 19-year-old girl. Plus, she's a donut princess. Well, I'm out and I gotta go find someone else to put these shoes on. Hey guys! Thanks for watching the first episode of Have a Little Faith. Now, each of these episodes is meant to profile one person's relationship to their religion and how they interpret it. So, I'm hoping it'll be a jumping off point for a deeper discussion about faith. So, I'll let you guys get to it. And before I go, I gotta do this thing. SoulPancake, Subscribe. I did it wrong. But just subscribe.